Thank you, Elizabeth. As we all know, it can be a struggle to differentiate in a classroom. But what if you have students that cannot speak English? This is the question that many teachers are asking. So our team did an investigation, and they found a tool that many educators do not even know exists. The world-class instructional design and assessment, more commonly known as Wida. Lacey Chang found a Wida expert, and this is what she had to say about what students who cannot speak English can do. My name is Carla Wazowski, and I currently work with teachers across the state that are impacted every day by English language learners in their classroom. My job is to go out and show these teachers that they can help their linguistically diverse students learn academic English through the use of Wida. Well, what I found to be the most interesting phenomenon with regards to Wida is that, a lot of our ESL teachers don't even know about Wida. And those that do, they're not telling the general education teachers. But the reality is that our L's are spending the majority of their time in that general education classroom. And these teachers need to know. They need to know how to teach that content and also focus on that language objective. I surely can't describe all the aspects of Wida on this newscast, but I will tell you some of the most vital information. And that comes from the Wida's can-do philosophy and its guiding principles. The Wida mission, it's to advance the academic language development and the academic achievement for those linguistically diverse students through their implementation of high-quality standards, assessments, research, and professional development for educators. But most importantly, in all the components of Wida, the can-do philosophy is embedded throughout. And that philosophy is the notion that our students have the ability to contribute in the classroom, no matter what their English proficiency level may be. Well, for example, when little Johnny comes into the kindergarten classroom from Ecuador, let's just say, and the teacher, they may use that deficit perspective and think like, oh no, Johnny cannot speak English. But instead, after that teacher is exposed to Wida, she's going to think, wow, Johnny can write ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, and Johnny can even add and subtract within 10. Now, what supports could I provide to help Johnny work on his letter sound recognition so that he can decode small CVC words? And how can I use Johnny's set of linguistic and cultural experiences to help all the other learners in that classroom? And another part of Wida is the 10 guiding principles, which I definitely can't discuss right now, but I will tell you that when I go in the classroom, I am so encouraged by those educators that really take on these principles. And they go out and they learn about their students' backgrounds. They start to see that their students are an asset in the classroom. I'm thrilled on the way that Wida helps to differentiate, for teachers to learn how to differentiate for their L's. And this helps those teachers give those supports for the students and they can demonstrate that knowledge and those skills through, no matter what their proficiency level is, through the help of Wida. The most imperative, what I have to say is the most imperative thing for our educators to do right now is to let go of that deficit theory that focuses on what students are incapable of doing. You know, we got to think more of what can our students do? Whenever teachers are exposed and they learn about this incredible resource of Wida, they start to realize that students really are capable and they really do have that cognitive ability to learn academic content. You know what? The fact of the matter is that all learning happens through language. And as educators, we have to provide consistent, continuous, and challenging curriculum for the development of our academic English. Thank you, Lacey, for that inspirational interview. Next up is our 7-day weather forecast, and you will not want to miss what Lance Cross found when he went to a local restaurant. All that and more coming up.